What's up everyone and welcome back to a new video. A new month has started and a new season pass has been launched and we are getting 4 new players in this season pass and we're going to talk about them in this video. And one thing that I have noticed that they have added the startup tokens in the season pass. The quantity is not that high that we can start up a player from 2 star to 3 star or 3 star to 4 star with one season pass. So that's a typical Hitwicket reward in the season pass. So in this season pass, we are getting 4 player: Prince, Phoenix, White Lightning, and Pigeon. Two left-handed batsmen and two fast bowler. I don't know which player do you need, but they are very promising in PvP. So now let's start with Phoenix. And as you can see, Phoenix is a left-handed powerful batsman. Her assay is Rage, which will increase the 30% probabilities of all shots, and her fast rate is Spin Hunter. So she will get 15% power boost against spin bowler. I repeat, against spin bowler, she will not get any boost against fast bowler. So you have to be concerned about this particular trait because if the opponent team has a lot of fast bowler, especially in the third, fourth, and fifth. Now we see that in the fourth over is for Beefy and the fifth over is for Boom. So like in fourth and fifth over, she can't do anything better because of her first rate of Spin Hunter, but she will be effective against some spin bowlers like Magician, Mastermind, and now a new spin bowler has launched in as a premium category, and also 800. And many of you are scared of 800 or Magician or some of like Little Finger as well. So if you want to counter them, then Phoenix will be a good option. And his second trait, which is the like most premium trait, and this trait makes her different from other players, which is Juggernaut. So what Juggernaut do is if you hit a 6 and for the next ball, the percentage will be the same as the previous one. So the percentage will won't drop in the next ball. So if you hit a 6 on 70% and the next ball, you will get a surety that the percentage will be 70%. So with this Juggernaut trait, you can hit 6 sixes. Like in the first ball, you hit a 6 on 70%. Then for the next ball, it will be again 70%. Then 70%, it will continue. But what I have observed with this trait is like it doesn't remain consistent. For example, if I hit 70%, if I hit on a 6 on 70% on a green ball, then if the very next delivery is a red ball, then the percentage decrease. So I think that it comes with the ball type. So if the ball type is same like the green ball, then it will be the same. If the red ball or a yellow ball comes in the very next ball, then the percentage decrease. So but yeah, this is going to be a very effective in the PvP as now we have seen a lot of players who can hit like Jaws and Professor, so and Phoenix as well, and can hit many sixes. But yeah, it will be a gambling type, so you just try to hit 6 and 6 and 6, and maybe she will connect or maybe she not, but you definitely going to try this. And her last trait is Doom Duo, which means that she will get, not she, the both batsmen will get 20% power boost if the partnership crossed the 70 runs. So this applies for the league matches, but in PvP it works for 25 runs. So in PvP, if the partnership cross 25 runs, both the batsmen will get 20% power boost. That is huge. That's huge. So like if you get 20% power boost and a spin bowler is came in the scenario, then it's like she is getting 35% power boost, and also the other batsman will also get the 20% power boost. So Doom Duo is a very effective in PvP. If you can hit some boundaries in the beginning of the match and you can make the partnership, then the Doom Duo may help you to score a big total in PvP match. I know that you have been waiting for this player for a long time, so now she's on Elite Pass. You can buy him, and you should definitely give a try on Phoenix. And next, we're going to talk about a bowler, maybe White Lightning. So White Lightning is a fast bowler, and his class is powerful, and his special ability is Hex. And you all know about Hex, what Hex can do in a pressure situation. And his first trait is Blitz Striker, which means he will get 12% power boost in the opening 2 overs in PvP. So I'm talking about on the perspective of PvP, but in league matches, as you can see, he will get 12% power boost in the first 3 overs, but in PvP it will be 2. And his second trait is Golden Arm, which means he will get 10% power boost if the partnership cross 20 runs, so which is applicable in league matches. But if you want to get this in PvP, then the partnership has to be 15 runs. So if the partnership has crossed for the batting team, suppose as this is the bowler, so you are in a bowling team, and if the batting team has a partnership of 15 runs, then the White Lightning will get 10% power boost. If we added this with the Blitz Striker, then it will be a 22% power boost for White Lightning. So basically he's effective in the second over in my perspective, because in the first over maybe opponent team can score 15 runs, but it will take a long time, like in four balls, 5 balls, because if he hits 4 sixes, then 3 sixes, then it will be 18 runs. Then in the fourth ball it will be activated, so you will get it for 3 balls only. But if you bowl him in the second over, then maybe it will be effective, because if the opponent team scored 15 runs in the first over, then he will get 22% power boost in total with Blitz Striker. So Golden Arm is like good. And also the another fact is like when the Golden Arm is activated, then he is like becoming a overpower bowler. Then if he gets a wicket, the Golden Arm will be gone. So you will only get the Golden Arm for the partnership when it crossed 15 runs. So if it not cross 15 runs, you are not getting it. If after getting 15 Golden Arm, if the wicket is gone, then it will be also gone. And his last trait is Headhunt, which means 60% wicket chance on a miss while batting a short ball or bouncer. So when he's bowling, if you bowl a yellow ball, basically it's the short ball or the bouncer ball works on the comes on the yellow ball. So when you bowl the short ball or bouncer ball, there will be a 60% probability that if the batsman miss the shot, and then it will be a wicket. So that's also like gambling, it works, or sometimes it doesn't work. So I can't say that it's a very good trait, but yeah, it's useful. Sometimes you will get the breakthrough by this ball. Now let's talk about another batsman who is left-handed batsman, but his class is balanced, and his special ability is smash, which you know that increase the probability of like double. And his first trait is counter attack, which means he will get 10% power boost for every wickets. So if he comes after 1 wicket, then he will get 10% power boost. If he comes after 2 wicket, then he will get 20% power boost. And if he comes in the third over, then he will get 30% power boost, and that's the maximum. So you will get maximum 30% power boost with this counter attack for every wicket fall. So you can bring him after 3 wickets, or after 2 wickets, after 1 wicket, but don't try this after 4 wicket, because he will only get 30%, not the 40%. So remember that he will get only 30% power boost. That's for after if he comes after 3 wickets gone. And his second trait is Spin Hunter. Like as Phoenix, he will get only 15% power boost only against the spin bowlers, not against the fast bowler. So we can see that both batsmen which are launched in this EP are dedicated to the spin bowlers, to counter the spin bowlers. So you have basically two options to hunt the spin bowler, which is Prince and the Phoenix, and the choice is up to you. And the last trait, which is momentum. So what does the momentum do? You have already seen that after hitting a 4 or a 6, the percentage got nerfed for the next ball. Like suppose you hit a 6 in the first ball, then in the second ball the percentage decrease. So with the momentum, the percentage won't decrease for the next 2 balls, but it will only work for 4, not for the 6. So if you hit a 4, then in the very next ball, if he comes with a red ball or anything, whatever balls, the probabilities of the 4 won't be decreased. So the probabilities will be the same. You can compare this with mini Juggernaut. So here I'm called it mini Juggernaut because in Juggernaut there is no limitations, but in momentum the limitation is for 2 balls only. In Juggernaut you can hit unlimited 6, but with momentum you can hit only two fours, but it's not about two fours. You can hit six fours as well, how as much as you can, as much as your players connect. So, but the trait says that it will not nerf the probability of four for the next two balls. And our last player is Pigeon, who is also a fast bowler, and his class is balanced, and his assay is Doom, which means if the opponent miss the ball, then there will be a definitely wicket. So 100% wicket chance on a miss when the assay is active. And his first trait is Blitz Striker, which gives him 12% power boost in the first 2 overs in PvP, as White Lightning. And his second trait is Road. So Road is like an interesting trait. Like there will be a 50% wicket chance in the first 3 deliveries of the batsman innings if he misses the ball. So if a new batsman comes to the crease and he is facing his first ball, second ball, or the third ball, and he missed the shot, whatever shot, 0, 1, 2, 4, and 6, whatever shot it can be, if he miss the shot, then there will be a 50% chance that the batsman will get out. So this works on every batsman, but he has to face his first 3 balls, first, second, or third ball. So this trade is very effective from the beginning of the match, because every batsman comes in the crease and they start from the 0. So you can use him in the first over, and also you can use him in the second over. That's I'm going to leave up to you. You can use him first or in the second over. In the first over, from the very first ball, it will be activated, and if he rotate the strike, then it will be activated on the both batsmen, because both batsmen are just starting the innings. So if you need a bowler, then you can choose him because his traits are good. And now talking about him, his last trait, which is Death Touch. And this is also a very interesting trait, because if the batsman tries to defend with 0 and 1, then Pigeon will get the boost of 8% for every 0 and 1. So what I can say is that Pigeon is a very decorated bowler for the first 2 overs. As you if you see his all the traits, he has Blitz Striker for boost, he has Road to get wicket in the first 2 overs, and he has Death Touch. Imagine he is bowling the first over and his Road trait is active, and the batsmen are trying to for single and 0 because he has a Road. So if the batsman miss the shot, they can give their wicket, and they are taking 0 and 1, and still Pigeon can increase his power with his Death Touch. So these are all the players, and they have pros and cons, but you have to decide which player you need. You have to watch your squad, you have to analyze your squad and see which player you need. If you need a batsman, then you have 2 options. If you need bowler, then you have 2 options, and both categories are like similar. Both batsmen has left-handed, one is powerful and another is balanced, and both are dedicated to the spin bowlers. And if you need bowlers, then you have also 2 options. One is powerful, another is balanced, and both are Blitz Striker, who can bowl in the first over and in the second over. So now you have to decide which player you would like to pick. I hope you guys find this video informative, and if you're watching this video till now, I hope you like this video and subscribe to the channel. See you in my next video.